Hey guys, what's going on? mEcHjaW coming at you with a little bit of Black Ops 2 gameplay footage. I'm using the PDW and SMG. As we all know, SMGs are completely boss in this game. With a laser sight to make it even more awesome. And I know that they just recently did the SMG nerf, but I haven't seen a whole lot of kickback from this weapon, to be completely honest. I did fairly well in this game. I think I ended up with 27-13, which isn't, you know, super amazing or anything like that. But it's okay for me, I guess. I don't know. I couldn't get any better footage today, unfortunately. I played for about 2 hours without any good games, so I was just doing terrible today. But anyways, I have some Black Ops 2 DLC Revolution DLC news. It's called Revolution. Black Ops 2 Revolution DLC announced. Treyarch is coming at us with a lot of DLC this time. And something that we've never seen before in a Call of Duty DLC pack ever. And that's a gun. It's coming with a gun. I'm serious. I'm absolutely serious. I'm serious. But it does come with a bunch of maps for multiplayer. It comes with 4 maps for multiplayer. I believe it comes with a zombie map as well as a zombie game mode. The 4 maps for the multiplayer are hYdro, which takes place as at a water plant. I can say words, trust me. Grind, which takes place at a LA skate park. I can seriously I can say words, I promise. Downhill, which is the first snow map that we're seeing, which as weird as it is, Call of Duty always has a snow map. Why is that? Like, not everybody loves the snow, okay? You can just have no snow and it'll be fine. I don't know why you gotta put one in there all the time, man. It's just ridiculous. I don't need to die and then freeze, or freeze and then die. Nobody knows. Nobody cares either about snow maps. Mirage is another map that's coming out. It actually kind of reminds me, the layout of it kind of reminds me of World at War. That temple, I think, is what it was, or something along those lines. It kind of reminds me of that, which, coming from Treyarch, that's kind of expected almost. But it looks interesting. I'd play it. The zombie map is called Die-Rise or something like that, and then there's also a game mode that comes out with that, or maybe I'm getting it backwards, maybe it's just a game mode, not sure. But the game mode that comes out with it is going to be more like a survivor base. One person gets infected, which we've seen in lots of games before, kind of like a Trouble in Terrorist Town type thing, I guess. One person turns into a traitor, a zombie, and then you get to play as the zombie and fight the other guys, which should be really interesting to see in a multiplayer situation. I don't know, I'm really interested in it. But for the bulk of the matter is the new gun that comes out with this DLC. I might just get this DLC just for the gun, because it sounds actually really cool. The name of it is the Peacekeeper, and they're calling it an SMG assault rifle hybrid gun, basically. And I'm not sure exactly what that means. An assault rifle has a slower fire rate, but stronger penetration power. And an SMG is lightweight and has a high ammo capacity, or sorry, a small ammo capacity usually, unless you have the PDW, which I'm using right now. So I don't know. That's what the developers of the game are calling it, though, an SMG assault rifle hybrid, and it sounds interesting. I have no idea how they're going to incorporate that into the game, considering that all of the levels and gun unlocks are already done, so maybe it's going to be a gun that everybody can use, and you have the option of unlocking it, or maybe it's going to be like a prestige weapon. That would be kind of interesting to see, I think. But other than that, I'm not really sure what to think of this DLC, to be honest. Like, it sounds amazing, but I've never been a huge fan of DLC. I always thought that it was just, you know, an extra grab at money, and it is. But it also adds a lot of content to the game, because honestly, I'm kind of getting sick of getting the same 5 maps over and over and over. I usually get this one, the city one. I'm terrible at names, I'm sorry. I usually just get very similar maps all the time, so I'm glad that they're adding in some, and maybe they'll have their own playlist or something like that. So it'll be interesting. But anyways, this thing is set to release on January 29th for Xbox first, and then PC and PS3 later. Of course, Xbox gets it first because Xbox is amazing. And, you know, Microsoft are freaking hookers when it comes to that. It will cost about $15, which is about 1,200 Microsoft points. And like I said, it's going to be on January 29th, so it's coming out in about a week, a little over 2 weeks actually. So I'm actually really curious to know if you guys are interested in the DLC. Leave in the comments below whether you're gonna get it, whether you even play Black Ops. Do you even like DLC when it comes to games? I know that Skyrim is rumored to have another DLC coming out. Redguard, I think, is what it is, right after Dragonborn, which I still have not played, because again, I've never really been an advocate for DLC. I've never really liked it in video games, just because if you're gonna release a game, it should be at least a little bit done. So it'll be interesting to see, though. I'm really looking forward to Grind, set in an LA skate park. That sounds really interesting. It sounds a little more open than previous map packs. And let me forewarn you here, I have not bought a map pack since Modern Warfare 2. I was not interested in World at War map packs. I was not interested in Modern Warfare 3. I wasn't even interested in Black Ops 2 map packs. I've never really bought one, or I haven't since bought one since Modern Warfare 2. And I mean, Modern Warfare 2, the one that I got was the first one, I think. That had great maps in it. You know, they were well done. They were well designed. This one is looking pretty similar to that. The one that I'm really interested, like I said, is Grind, because it sounds more open. It's not so closed off. There aren't so many corners, is what it looks like. I don't know. I could be wrong. But when you look at the map, it looks like it's not going to be so many corners that are in there, and it's going to be a little bit more open, which suits my playstyle a lot more than hiding and camping and all that stuff. I've never liked that. I'm a run and gun kind of guy when it comes to Call of Duty, because that's how I remember playing Call of Duty 2 and Call of Duty 3. So when it comes to maps like that are nice and open, that have a lot of, you know, they have cover points, don't get me wrong, but they have a lot of open space in the middle. That just creates a huge destruction mess in the middle of the map, and it's completely 100% more fun than anything else I can think of. Like, I don't like camping in video games. Every once in a while I'll crouch, and that'll be about it. I don't like drop shooters either, so that might be a problem when it comes to an open map. But if you guys have heard about this in other videos or anything like that, let me know. If you guys are interested in a map that I haven't shown you or whatever, if you guys would be ever interested in playing more zombies, because I know myself, I don't like playing the zombies because it seems like a gimmick. Like you're surviving waves after waves, and so many games have done that before, and it just kind of bothers me. So this new gameplay, or game mode, I'm sorry, sounds a little bit more interesting. I mean, I have seen it in other games as well, but at least now it's maybe got a little twist on it. I don't know. It'll be interesting to play as a zombie, though, you know what I mean? So, but anyways, guys, wrapping off this video a little bit, or wrapping off? Is that? No, that's not right. Wrapping up this video. Go like my Facebook fan page, facebook.com/mEcHjaW. Twitter, I have a Twitter. Yes, I do. Yes, I do have a Twitter. At mEcHjaW. I tweet there every so often, and check out some of my other stuff as well. If you want, you can go subscribe to mEcHjaW and all of them. I was recently partnered with them, and it'd probably bring them in a couple more subscribers. I don't know. I have no idea. But if you guys wanted to, you can go there too. They've been posting a lot of interesting content recently. But anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. Like I said, please visit my channel and subscribe if you haven't done so already. More Call of Duty Black Ops 2 as I continue to play it more. And I'll probably be doing spotlights of the maps and stuff like that on my channel as well. And yeah, that's all I really have to say, guys. Thank you very much for watching again, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye!